and our class now. Okay, great. Let's warm up the joints here, guys. Yeah, all right. So head up and down. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ears to your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now circle our shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now your wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now hands on your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now hands like this. Rotate your upper body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now hands on your knees. Good. Go up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Nice. Okay, let's get the dummy. Let's get the dummy and do a quick review because we're gonna do something else. Do a quick review on the Fireman Carry. Yeah, we're gonna throw the guy. Let me put this down a little bit if he goes. Good. The Fireman Carry. Let's see if this camera can go down a little bit. No, it doesn't. Maybe this. Yeah, no, got a little better. Okay, Fireman Carry to the paper cut choke and the armbar. All right, so here we go. Let's get the guy. Right, penetration step. Bring the guy here. All right, let's do the wrestling one. We're gonna do this 5 times. You throw the guy. 1, drive your chest over here. Now you over the guy. Okay. Now we're gonna do the choke. Grab the shoulder, for thumb inside, and apply pressure. Okay. Ready? Again. Let's get started. Okay. Here on your knees, throw the guy. Go your chest towards his chest. Here, put your arm under, right over and under. Okay. Now thumb inside. Paper cut. Apply pressure. All right. Let's see. I will count. Ready? And 1. That's it. Both knees on the floor this time. Throw the guy chest to chest. Yes. That's it. Great. Good. That's it. Ready? 2. Good. Jay, as soon as you're going on top of the guy, You gotta place your right arm proper on the making the grip for the choke. Okay, ready? 3. So take him down. Now the right arm goes straight to the position it's supposed to go. The right arm of yours. Yes, put it. Yeah. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. It's got to be faster. The right arm. Ready? 4. Good, Romain. Good. Ready? And 5. Good. Good work. Okay. That's it. Now we're going to do the judo one, that one that we sit. Remember that? The judo one, the one that we sit. Let me make sure I'm live here on the, yes, I'm live. Good. So the judo one, the one that we sit, I'm showing you now. And then from there we go to the arm bar. So here I am. Here, right? Penetration step. Now this leg here, instead of put on the floor, I will sit on my hip. Now my arm again goes over, all right? And that's what I told you, Jay. This arm here is the most important here. Like go here, go over and hold the guy. Good. Now I'm on north-south. I'm on the north-south. Now I'm going to spin a little bit the guy and myself, step over the leg, the head, fall back, arm bar. Okay? Let's go that for 5 times. Ready? And begin. 1. Good. Now we're going to have to sit. Very good. Get the arm, step over the head. Nice. Ready? And 2. Nice. Ready? And 3. Nice. Then and 4. Good. And last one. 5. Good job. Now, just some implications in applications, I would say. Let's say you go here on the guy, you did the penetration step, you held, but you really cannot take him down, right? You can easily pull half guard, right? So open your mind for all the things that can happen, right? So if the guy is sprawl, you become underneath the guy, you could be, right? You could be, look, if your head is here, I'm kind of already going to his back, right? So I could be going to his back. So have this in mind. If it doesn't work, and might not work, especially in the beginning as it's practicing, and not many gyms too, unfortunately. And this is a problem of space because all the jiu-jitsu gyms, they're somehow small, okay? Dan's place is not small at all. Homemade place is not small at all. But sometimes you see here in California, you see very tiny, small places here that it's hard to practice takedowns. You need a bigger place, otherwise people are going to be falling on top of each other. So with that said, maybe you wouldn't be practicing this much, right? You wouldn't be practicing this takedown much. But if you do, might not work, right? Because you don't do so often. And if it doesn't work, you're here, okay, to reach the guy's back. But it's not today's class. It's not today's class. Today's class is when the guy is on the side control. He's going to turn into you, and you're going to do a clock choke, okay? So for me, for example, happens a lot. And that's why one of the submissions that I do is even, I would say it's now, used to be a lot of omoplata, okay, and chokes. Now it's still chokes, but I do got some more armbar. Because I was lighter, right? And my excuse, because to me it's an excuse. My excuse was I'm light, so it's hard to mount, right? As I start getting more comfortable mounting people and being heavy and learning, and then more arm bars came, okay? Because every time when I mounted, people would push me away, and then I decided not mount much, so I rather just try to get the guys back, which to this day I still rather get the guys back. But anyways, used to be chokes and omoplatas, right? And right now it's more like kimuras. They have some arm bars, okay? And clock choke. Why clock choke? And clock choke a lot back in the day. Why? Because the guy pushes me. He's stronger than me. He pushes and he rolls into me to turn, and then he gets up. That's why he thinks. Or maybe he rolls and then pull guard, right? So here's the guy on the side control. Okay, and then he puts his hand right here, and then he's gonna roll. He's gonna roll this way. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do on the guy here. Look at that. When you put your hand on the collar here, and your hand is already there, and this is a feeling. Look, my hand, I feel when I grab side control. Okay, I'm in the side control. Just imagine my arm. It's already on his neck. Okay, it's already on his neck. I can do the step over choke, right? That is a choke like that. We're going to go over this today too. But why? Because the blade is already on his neck. And if he really tries to turn into me, I just turn my arm to his face. He goes back. For example, this. Here. Right? So these guys start trying to turn. Let's put this one. Let's go. Let's repeat with me. Put your dummy sideways. Okay? Good. You're going to put your dummy sideways. Very good. Now, here's what we're going to do. Like, you see my elbow? I'm going to sideways. When I do this, I force my forearm to his face, and I flat him back again. And usually, I'm doing this to his chin. So I'm pushing his chin back. So here we go. Here, the guy's sideways. He's almost getting up. I do this. Look. I bring my elbow towards the guy. Bring my elbow towards the guy. And then I flatten him back again. Right? In case I don't want him to get up. That's it. In case I don't want him to get up. Again, he rolls. Right? So he's sideways. So the guy is here, sideways, ready to get up or to do something, right? So he's getting up, he's sideways, he's not flat. I don't like that. I need to flatten him back again. My hand right here will push his chin. Okay? So let's do this 3 more times. Roll the guy into you. That's it. Now raise your elbow. Flat him again. Good. All right. 2. He's sideways. Raise the elbow. Flat him again. Good. And 3. Here, sideways. Raise your elbow. Flat him again. Good. That's it. Perfect. Okay. Nice, nice. All right, next. Now, these guys, somehow, you wanted him to turn. First, you don't want. Second, you give him the idea, yeah, you can turn. And then he turns. All right? And my hand is already on his collar. Never let it go. So, look. Let's do this now, just for exercise purpose. Roll the guy back. Roll the guy back. Roll him back. Put him on his stomach and roll him back without letting go the collar. Without letting go the collar. Look at that. Roll him back. Okay, back again. Put him on his stomach. Yeah. Now roll him back. Roll him back. Good. Did you see that you don't need to change hands here? Right? Put him on his stomach. Now force to roll him back. And you will realize you don't need to change your hand. Okay? That's it. Now roll him. That's it. Okay? Now, this is just an exercise for understanding. This is just an now John, put your arm over his arm. Yes, your right arm. Yes, it's straight on his neck. Perfect. Okay, otherwise you can't choke the guy. Yes, and I will explain what happened to you. That's why we're doing this drill here. Okay, guys, when this guy, I'm in a side control here. When this guy turns into me, he cannot put his arm right there, because then I don't have a choke. I might have something else, okay? But usually when he does, he turns and his arm is right here. So make sure your arm is in the right spot, okay? That's all I need you guys to know. Because if your arm is under here, then it's a different type of choke you have to do, okay? It's here, all right? So now, just for education, if the guy is sideways, I push my arm, my forearm, my elbow towards him, I flatten him back. I will not wait for him to do this, because now I cannot just roll him. We are doing now just for the drill, just for understanding, but I cannot. This guy is not gonna roll. Once he rolls here, then it's the choke. Why I did this drill? Just so you understand. If he rolls back, look, if he rolls back, my hand is still in the same position. If he rolls in, my hand is still in the same position. Maybe you adjust a little bit, but you don't need to disconnect and grab again. You don't need that. Okay, that's the main focus here. So that's how you can get the guy in a clock choke. So here we go. He's coming, he's turning, he's turning, he's turning. That's it. You have your hand right there. Good. Now what I need for you to do, to pass his shoulder, go forward over his shoulder. That's it. That's your position. I am passing his shoulder. Now look at me. If I can see his shoulder, I will never choke the guy. Never. He will escape. Okay? So you have to pass the shoulder. Now, I'm putting my hips on the floor here just to take time. But you should never put your hips on the floor. Your hips are pushing towards the guy. Okay? Yes. Pushing towards the guy. And now, this is the last part. He's going to spin. He's going to spin to release. And then you fall. Let's do this together. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Look at my leg. Steps over. 4. Under. 5. Over. 4. Under. You got it? Yes. Good. That's it. Now note, here, because this guy here is too flat, maybe we have our hips on the floor. But if this guy is up, I cannot have my hip on the floor. I have to get off and be on top of him, okay? Just to be clear. Now, another way to choke this guy here is this. I'm going to step his leg right here. And my stomach is going to push his head down. Look. Here and here. So now my stomach is pushing his head down. Let me put something here on below the guy, just so you see. Here, put this one too. Just to pretend the guy is high. All right? So if he's high, then my hip, look at that. My hip is off the floor. Because if I sit, he will come on top of me. I'm too much lower than him. No good. So here it is. My hand's on the collar. I grab the forearm. I can grab the forearm. I can grab the forearm. I can grab the other collar. I can grab his leg. What I cannot allow him is to turn back into guard. Because his defense, if the guy is choking me here, one of my defense is turning back, and that will stop the choke. So your goal is do not let the guy turn back into you. And how do you do this? Controlling the forearm, controlling the far collar, or controlling the knee. Because my knee does that. Look at this. My knee does that. Goes in. If my knee goes in, I'm going to sit, I'm going to go back. If you do not let my knee go in, because you're holding, then meanwhile you're choking me. Do you understand that? So now this guy is a little tall. Okay? He's a little tall right there. Let me adjust a little bit better. And because of that, I have to be off my hip. Okay? See, my hip is not on the floor anymore. Now, here comes the choke, the option. The first option is rotating. Step over, step under, step over, step under, step over. That's the rotating first option. Second option, the guy's not tapping. Now what do? Step over, and now your hip pushes down. And my forehead is on the floor. Let me turn a little bit so you see. Here. You cut this, that's it. Step over, look at that. And pull, and your hip push, and my forehead is on the floor. And that's how it's gonna happen. Okay? Let's see you guys do it. Good. That's it. Now, the main concern is make sure the blade is on the neck. Because this, yes, a little deeper, then, little deeper. Yes, yes. Now just turn the blade, just rotate. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, like you would show, yes, yes, pull. Now step it over. Good, and pull. Good. That's it. Let's see, John. Step over. Good, John. Good. Let's see, Jay. Good. Now step it over. Good. And why we do this? Because the guy is not tapping. He's not tapping from the spin. Okay? I'm trying to pull. We are spinning. We are doing the clock, right? Because it's called the clock choke mainly because you spin, and then you couldn't spin, you step over. And then when you step over, the spin stops, and then you eventually choke the guy. But make sure your hip is pushing his head down. Your hip is right here on the guy, pushing the guy into the choke, right? Because every choke, not every, I'm not going to say that, not every choke, but many chokes are like this. As you grab, something needs to push the neck into the rope, right? When we are somebody back in the day, remember that they hang people and they kill people like that? What pushed him down was the gravity, right? The gravity pushed down. So we need something to push into the rope. Every choke is like that. So I'm here, okay? Either will be your arm, right? You do this and this. Either will be your arm or this, right? Something is got to pull. Or it's going to be your hip. Or it's going to be your leg. Something is pushing the head down. Or at least applying that pressure. Got it? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to roll the guy. We're going to rotate. We're going to do 4 steps. And on the 4th step, we choke the guy with the belly down. Okay? And we do this 5 times. Got it? All right. Roll the guy. Good. Good. Now he rolls into you. Good. That was 1. He rolls into you. Now we're going to start past his shoulder. Yes. Good, John. Now you know where your arm is. Past his shoulder. Let's step. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, you can rotate if you want. Now step forward. Yes, stomach on the floor and push your, yes, that's it. Good. All right. And let me say this now before I forget, okay? Yesterday I just got because I'm getting some dummies. I have some other plans and stuff, so I'm buying some dummies. And yesterday I is that one that it comes just nothing inside that I got. And then if you feel like, then your dummy is great, it's solid. But if you feel that your dummy, guys, is too wobbly, here, I don't know where you live, but here in California, they have some of these 99-cent stores, and they sell the noodles for the swim, okay, for the pool noodles, right? And you put two in they cost 99 cents. I put two in the arms and two in the legs. Now it's like a skeleton. Now that the dummy head is already up, right? So if you feel your dummy is too wobbly, put those noodles in there. And then now what I did, I'm stuffing with cloths, but already has the skeleton. I just want to share with you guys because could be an option, right? If you feel that. At the end of the day, we're always gonna have to get better with with our equipment and stuff, right? Very good. So now let's do it again. So get to side control. The guy's gonna roll into you. Let him roll. Let him roll. Yes. Just watch out for the arm now. Then yes, that's it. Let him roll. And you too, Romain. Watch out where where his arm is. Good. He rolled. Now let's spin 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we step over. Stomach on the floor. Good. Stomach towards the floor, not on the floor. Your stomach section on his head. Very good. You guys did it right. I said wrong. Perfect. That's it. Good. That's it. And let's do it again then. Ready? And shoot. He rolls into you. Good. That's it. Pull the collar. Good. Good. Spin. Good. And step over. Now, let me tell you something. Right now, you guys are allowed to spin with your butt on the floor. Why? Because the dummy is too flat, right? But if somebody does that, the guy's going to be on his knees. So your hip cannot be touching the floor. Your hip is off the floor and your body on the guy. Okay? Ready? In 3. The guy rolls into you. Make sure his arm is in the right position. That's it. And now we're going to spin. Do 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. And on the 4th one, you step it over with driving your hip towards the guy. Okay? That's it. That's it. Good. And 4, the guy rolls into you. Spin up. Yeah. That's it. Good. And 5. Nice. Very good. Okay. Now, instead of the leg over choke, we're gonna do another choke. I am on the side control and the guy is on top of me. I have a frame. I always make a frame, right? So I push. If I roll, okay. If this guy rolls and his arms end up in front of my arm, I cannot choke, clock choke. Okay? Because of that arm. I can do something else. Okay? But, and then we could do that one too. But we're going to stop right here in this position here. When he's pushing me, side control, he's pushing me. Okay? If his hand goes under my arm, which I would say most of the times goes, then I can choke him. Yes, clock choke. But we're going to do a situation now that his arm, it's right here on my neck. Okay? It's right here on my neck. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm on the side here. Okay? I'm on the side. As I'm on top, I'm going to open his gi. Look. I open his gi and I give it to this hand here right now. It's pretty much the same grip. Same grip. Look at that. Nothing changed much. Okay? But we'll set it up for my second hand here. All right? So here. All right? Right there. Good. Now, he's pushing me. With the other hand, I'm gonna do this and push his arm across. Very much possible in a fight. Okay? Yes. So now then, yes, that's it. Push it across. Good. Okay? And now, actually, I'm sorry. Before that, I will switch. I will switch my hand. That's it. Yes. But under his head then. Under his head is his gi. No, the other way. The other way. Just the gi, put it first under the head. Yes, yes, yes. Now this hand goes palm up. That's it. Now this hand I push. Now this hand I push across. Yes. Now the second hand I come here and grab. Look. The gi that I just put in there. I grab the gi and then I will choke the guy. This is the choke. Okay? And his arm is in between. He's choking him too. All right? So let me show here. Here we go. I'm here. He puts his frame right there and then he turns to me. Look at that. And then here he is, okay? Here he is. Now, I open his gi and I give to this hand here. Now, this hand here comes under and grab with the palm up. Okay? That's it. And the guy is still pushing you. Now you grab his wrist and push down. Now I put my chest on top of it. Now I come here and I grab the gi. Also, I like to grab the skirt of the gi here. Now I do this, look, here, and I bring my arm in like the paper cut. As soon as I did that, I take my knees off the floor and I apply all the pressure. I don't want to flatten him, but I apply my pressure to his neck. Don't flatten him. You're going to lose it. Bring it right here. Okay? One more time. Side control. The guy puts his frame on you here and he starts turning. Once he turns, you open his gi and give it to this hand here. Now your other hand comes under and grab right there. If he is still pushing you and avoiding the choke, which is very possible, you're going to grab his wrist and push down. Good. Now you just need the second hand to grab the collar. No, the skirt of the gi. And then here. And then you apply pressure. And then you choke the guy. Okay? So now it's very important from now on to try to have our dummies to have head. Otherwise you can't practice chokes. You can imagine, but it gets harder. Depends on okay, good, yes, all right. It gets harder. Depends on how you say on the imagination. All right, the guy is here. I'm holding him. Okay, he's turning sideways on me. I will open his lapel. His lapel, yeah, right. And now give it to that hand right there. Good. Now this hand comes under and catch right there. And I'm still have my shoulder on the guy. He's still pushing me. Now I push down. Good. Now I come here, I get the skirt. Okay, get the skirt of the gi. And then I bring my elbow in. Like the paper cut. Here, the paper cut. Yes. Now apply pressure to the guy's neck. Yes. Put all, yes. But don't flat him. Make sure, that's what we need to learn. Apply pressure and without flattening him back. Okay, yes, he's got to be sideways. Good job, then. That's it. Good, Romain. Good. That's nice. Grab the skirt, John. Grab the skirt. Yeah, with your right hand now. Grab also the skirt. Yes. Now do it. Yes. Good job. And I tell you, I've learned how to do what you were doing, to grab the collar. That's the way I've learned, to come here and grab the collar. But sometimes the collar is so tight you can't grab, but the skirt is always wiggling right there. It's easy to grab and then do it. Okay? Yes. You guys got it? Very good. Let's do now on a count. Okay? Ready? Get the guy in the side control. Good. His arm is here under your neck here because he might make that frame, right? It's part of jiu-jitsu. People do that frame. He's turning. Good. He turned, right? Now you open his lapel. Good. Give it to the hand. The other hand goes underneath. Catch the lapel too. Okay, here. Now you come here and grab the skirt. Good. And put it right there. And then apply pressure. That's it. Good. Ready? That was 1. Let's do 5. Ready? 2. Good. Give it to the other hand. Good. Let's see, remain and apply pressure. Good. Nice. Ready? In 3. Nice. Ready? In 4. Good. Ready? In 5. Good. Ready? 7. Good. That's it. And that hand on the wrist works like a maniac, truly. Okay. Now, guys, this is the if we want to make a correlation, is the same. Is a no gi, but let's call this a no gi Darce choke. Okay, because if the guy turns here, he turns. All right, side control, he turns. Then this arm goes under. Right, this arm goes under here. Remember that I grabbed the gi, right? I'm not gonna grab the gi. Yeah, it's no gi now. This arm will go over. Remember that I did this? Now this arm will go over and lock and then choke. Yes. Okay? So just to keep your mind thinking gi and no gi. Okay? Because I don't like that separation. Maybe one day eventually will be so much different gi and no gi that we're going to have to separate. As of now, it's not. It's just need to understand what's going on. So here 1, right? 2, and 3. All right? That's but we practice more, okay? We got still other stuff to practice, and then we have Thursday and Sunday again, all right, to practice. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. We ended here. We call it a day, and then all right. So Tuesday and Thursday usually always faster because now I have the staff meeting, and then it's going crazy. We don't stop. All right, but thank you so much. I would recommend you to do a couple more. Whatever you did not understand, a couple more, or maybe that's called, we can call Darce choke. If you want to see online just to get a better idea, go Google Darce choke. And all right, so just to finish the homework, let's say we are used to a 1 hour class, so now it's 9:47, so for 13 more minutes. All right, usually in class by this time it would be sparring, same thing, but you would be sparring, right? If not, now that this is not sparring, so continue learning. So or repeat. If you understood completely the gi, you don't need to watch any video. But if you want to watch and then do it again, and just practice a little bit more. Okay, homework. All right. So I truly believe that whatever we do a little bit more. So if it's 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes more than the other guy per se, okay, that adds up, right? And in a year, so it's in a week, it's 20. If it's 5 minutes every day, it's 25 minutes more than the guy, and then next week again and again and again. Next thing you know, you have way more hours than someone. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dan, Jay, Romain, John. Thank you. I know we have I don't know. Bye bye. I don't know who is in. They have someone here with a known video, so I don't know who it is. Thank you for being here. All right. Bye bye.